Hello fellow tamers, Digidread on the mic, you know what it is? Well, technically you don't, because this is the first time I've ever done this, and in this video we're going to be doing essentially like a product kind of review of my take on the new Frontier 20th anniversary memorial set, which is looking hella fresh, and my thoughts and overall take on essentially hybrids and a little bit of like what I would like to see in the future, and if this is actually worth the purchase. So if this is the video for you and you like this kind of video, then make sure you subscribe and turn the notification bell, because it just gives me an indication that, you know, I should make more content like this. And if you are new to the channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe, because, you know, I love Digimon. I've officially played Digimon for a year now, and I ain't stopping. I mean, I'm too invested. So let's go straight into the video. Let's see what good. So this new memorial set is due to come out sometime next year, around about January time, and it's looking pretty fire because we do get 16 cards, so you do get essentially 2 of each, which is a massive improvement compared to the other set where you only got 1. Which is, you know, it means that you have to at least buy 4 of these if you want to play set or start scouting about on card market / eBay. So the fact that you actually get 2 sets is sweet. It's absolutely good, because it means that you only have to get essentially 2 boxes, and you can kind of pawn off the rest of the other stuff that you don't want to obviously reduce the cost there. So really nice right here. So it comes obviously with your 18 cards. It comes with the play mat as well, which is looking pretty sick. We gotta mention that it's not the big size playmat, it's the tiny one. It's the one that's like, there's not enough room to play your cards, especially depending on what deck you're playing. But it does come with an actual memory gauge, which is really good, because I don't understand why Bandai insists on printing the memory gauge separately to the actual playmat. It gripes me. People make custom playmats on the reg. I know I do. Jordan and Mark, do not even mention this at locals next week, because I will get to your unique playmat soon. I'm just busy. But most of the player base kind of have their own playmat. You know, they go on Etsy, they go on eBay, they go on Amazon. It comes with a memory marker standard, and even comes with the zones. But this actually is really nice, because you do have that artwork of the hybrids, which is sick. And it just overall presentation wise looks beautiful. So really nice playmat. Unfortunately, the size of it is not going to be a, you know, essentially a big size. That is pretty much the norm. It's going to be a tiny one, unfortunately. It does come with 55 card sleeves, which is sweet. So obviously you get the 50 of the obviously the main deck, and then you get the 5x. The only issue with this, I do wish it actually had 60. Reason why is because Bandai can't get their boot right, and if it comes in with like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a side deck of 50, well, additional 5 cards, it means that I'm gonna have to, like, you know, gut out the 5 cards that are gonna be in my deck to slot the other like alternatives in and so forth. Compared to if it came with 55, then at least I'll be able to just pre-set 5 cards that are gonna be my side deck. So that's my personal gripe. If it needs to be 60, or Bandai just needs to actually just confirm what the hell they're doing and what they want to do with the format, it would be good, because it means that I'm going to have to either buy 2 just to get the same sleeves, or go through the manual process of swapping in and out, which in a tournament setting is going to be a lot of faff. It's going to be a lot of faff. People could say you're cheating in that sense. Oh, you slipped in another card, blah, 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 blah. You know, there is that kind of like thing in the tournament setting where it's going to be a little bit stressful. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt. But in terms of the design though, the design is on point. I mean, I love the black and obviously the blue and the red, obviously representing essentially like the, you know, the Magna Garurumon, and then your Emperor Greymon, there we go. So really sick in terms of the actual card. I love black. I think it really pops right there, and even the egg sleeves is cute. Pokemon and Nemon are just really cool characters, and yeah, overall presentation wise both look stellar. Comes with a storage box, which the storage box looks pretty sick. It goes with obviously Susan, and then you do have your Lucymon chill out on the front. So really nice storage box there, especially for, you know, those intense sessions where you're on the weekend, you need to get all your decks right. Boom, you've got your storage box that's going to be ready for that events, which is hella sweet. And then the overall price that we're looking at, what I've seen on the internet, is looking around about £55 to $76. Obviously, take it with a grain of salt. It could obviously fluctuate. It really depends on the retailer that you're getting it from. So what do I think to the overall pricing, what we're getting in terms of this product? So I feel like it's a massive improvement that you're getting at least two cards of each, which is sweet. So it means I'm going to get like 2 Pokemon. I'm going to get 2 promo Agoonimons, which is the worth. It's absolutely the worth. To be honest, if you've already got a Agoonimon, you pretty much could sell those off, and they pretty much cover the cost of like half of this box, to be, well, 3/4 of this box, to be honest, because you know it's still heavily used now. It's such a vital card in terms of the Ancient Grey engine. It's just so much worth, and obviously if you do have like the Lobomon there as well, that's included. Not desirable as the promo Agoonimon, but still holds its price tag. You can literally sack those off, try and sell them now if you're not intending to play your red or blue hybrid, and then just wait for this to drop, and just use obviously the funds that you got from that to fund this, and then you get in at least the alternate arts right there. So I feel like the price is actually a lot better compared to the previous one. Can't remember off the top of my head, but you get like the Wormmon, you get the Vmon, like EX1, and you only got 1 card out of that, which was just a little bit for around about I think an hour in Vault. I think it was around 45 or 40 pounds, which didn't really feel like the worth. The fact that an extra 15 pound to 10 pound, I'm getting at least 2, I'm getting an additional set of cards. Freaking Charlie Sheen winning. That's what I'm talking about. So I really do like the price tag. I feel like it's definitely got some value. I think obviously if you do want a play set in total, for obviously UK, it's going to be costing me £110. Necessarily not bad. It means I can just kind of pawn off my additional. So say, you know, I don't need 2 mats. So I could obviously, for me, I could give one away or whatever. But you can obviously make your money back if you don't want particularly like another storage box and so forth. So I feel like the price is a lot better for how much value you are actually getting with it. So let's go over to the actual cards, the artwork, the aesthetics, because I must admit, I'm a fan of the drip. Call me Double D, because I'm like loving that drip, loving that red drip for days. And it's the Agoonimon for me, coming in with the Falcon Punch. Like, yeah, absolutely love it. So it does come with the 2 kind of prize cards of this. Is going to be your promo Agoonimon for sure. That is just so much value. Able to warp Digivolve into your Ancient Grey for some massive checks. Granted, you know, when the turn ends, you die, but it works with the whole mechanic of Ancient Grey. You know, you'll be able to play a level 4 or lower hybrid. Obviously you play your Searcher, you recycle that good stuff. If you got Analog Youth, you flick that down, still back the turn again, and start just kind of getting that nice tempo. So definitely a prize card right here is going to be your promo Agoonimon for sure. The fact that you get 2 in a box is just absolutely great value. Then it comes with the Lobomon there as well, which is the promo. Once again, artwork looks really clean, really pops, and I could imagine these cards having some texture. I know in the previous one that we had, the texture wasn't really, there wasn't no like defining feature, so it might just be essentially like a matte finish that I could imagine, especially if we are getting 2 of them in. To be honest, the fact that I've actually increased the quantity, it might not even have a form of finish. It might just be just your standard, but until we actually get it, we don't know. If it does have an awesome finish on it, then this is just even more great value. So because of your promo Lobomon, should I say, and yeah, Lobomon is in a little bit of a weird place in terms of its ancient kind of engine, because it's just not really seen any play. But hopefully with some nice hybrid support, we could see this particular Lobomon getting used a lot more. But as it stands right now, it's mainly your Lobomon for gamers standard. That's got probably more use than what this has. And then you've got your Kumamon. This is from your BT7. I think Kumamon is this card, I don't know why, but this card really just pops out to me. It's really a nice, aesthetically pleasing looking card. And getting a playset of that is just absolutely sick. Blue Hybrid is still pretty much usable, despite the actually hit to Tommy. It still has its functions of stripping cards. You know, we still have Sora Joe. It's still pretty key in terms of going into your Kukakumon in there too. So I feel like, you know, getting a play set of Kumamon is definitely nice. We don't obviously know the support that hybrids could be getting in the future, and I feel like Kumamon is just going to be one of those staple cards that you're most likely going to be using. So having a playset and having this nice little bit of drip to your collection is always welcomed. Then you have your Kazemon. This one again, another beautiful piece of artwork. All this art is just really nice, and people who are obviously fans of the Yellow Hybrid engine, despite obviously the hit to Jet Sylphie, it's still usable, it still works. Like I said, we don't know the support that we're getting with hybrids in the future. Kazemon is just one of those ones where it's staple. It's a staple card to be using, so why not treat yourself to get a playset of this stunning card. Then we do have the Beetlemon. Like I said, green hybrid, still popping, it's still working, more support, this is only going to be more valid, and once again, the actual artwork on this is clean. I do like how essentially your promo Gunimon and Lobomon and Beetlemon and the Yalariamon are all like the similar same style. It's like they've just got two artists and just divvied it up, because as you can see from the like your Nimon and Bokumon, Kumamon and Kazemon, they all look like they've been drawn by the similar artists. Maybe slightly different in terms of the Bokumon and Nimon, but regardless, you still have that kind of, you can see the distinct difference between the two. So obviously you beat them on, really core for green hybrid, really kind of turbo up into some key cards. Then obviously your Lariamon. Lariamon, for me, I don't personally use purple, so I literally don't know its worth. But regardless, we cannot deny that the actual artwork is on point, and there's no missing right here. It's looking absolutely clean, really nice. So yeah, overall banging. Obviously, your Nimon probably going to be used more in essentially blue hybrid. I think there's a nice little bit of space for that to fit in, because, you know, when a tamer, when one of your Digimon dies, that's evoed on a tamer, Nimon essentially basically pulls them out from the trash, and then you can do that on plays. It's not restricted to a essentially a tamer that has an inheritable. That's only its on play effect. So you could literally get, like, I don't know, you could get Davies off one more time if you evoed on top of it. Again, that's search and so forth. So Nimon is a really nice, cool card. Unfortunately, it just doesn't really get that much play, but in terms of the artwork's on point. And then Pokemon for me is definitely a personal favorite, because I do obviously use Red Hybrid. So getting a playset of Pokemon is absolutely clean. I feel like this is just a really lovely piece of art right here. Boy is chilling out in the sauna. He's chilling out in the sauna. He's getting his R&R on. He's absolutely relaxing. What a lad. What a lad. So yeah, overall, what do I think to these cards? I honestly, like, hybrids are just so, they are one of my favorite archetypes. And I feel like this set is, they've just picked a really good amount of cards that are all kind of usable. I was like I say, the Agunimon, Lobomon, the worth of those two cards alone actually are probably worth more than the whole freaking box. To be honest, when I look at just getting a playset or promo Agunimon, that literally cost me around about the same amount of the freaking box. So overall, really good value for the price it is. If it stays at around about £55 and £76 in the US, then it's, yeah, so much value. I really think you should buy it. like we're at that just for these cards alone, right there, because no doubt that people will buy this out. You'll have your scalpers that will literally buy this out and sell it, and they'll sell for a pretty penny, especially the Agunimon and Lobomon, especially if, you know, if there was any form of announcement of them getting support, they will just skyrocket. And overall, those two cards are probably the most aesthetically pleasing. Though, like I said, my boy Pokemon chilling out in the sauna. You know, that boy's carrying the vibe. He's carrying the vibe right there. So guys, that is your boy done. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was quite a nice, refreshing video. It's not to talk about like a deck builder or anything. Just talk about, you know, just the card art and just the actual product that we are getting. But let me know in the comments of how I did. Obviously, feedback is always great. You know, I always want to improve as a content creator, and especially in Digimon as well. Like I say, been playing Digimon for a year, been producing content for, I'd say, on and off solidly for around about 6 months. So yeah, I always want to improve my content. I always want to engage with the community and so forth. So just let me know in the comments. But guys, stay safe, stay fly, and I'll catch you next one. DigiDread off the mic.